it's your boy Davidoff. So I've been watching a TV show called Jane the Virgin, and I feel like I'm definitely not the target audience of this show, but I've been watching for 5 years, since the pilot episode. So if you're wondering what this is about, it's basically about Jane, who is a virgin. Season 1 spoilers, by the way, just so you know. So she's with Michael, who's a cop. That'll be important when I mention it. She lives with her mother and grandmother, and she's saving herself for marriage, basically. And they're close to getting married as well. They're not engaged yet at the start, but they do get engaged. They're close to getting married, and Jane's still a virgin for now. And then there's this other family, this couple, Raphael and Petra. They own a hotel, they're rich, and they want a child, and they want to do it through artificial insemination for whatever reason. I think, was Petra able to? I don't remember, but still, insemination, right? And Petra has an appointment on the same day as Jane. And the doctor, who has an addiction, accidentally inseminates Jane. So Jane gets pregnant without having sex. Okay, so there's that. And also, Jane works at the hotel that they own. And Raphael and Jane met before. And Raphael also fancies Jane eventually during season 1. Okay, that's when it gets more complex. And then there's a criminal called Sin Rostro who's on the run. And it turns out, actually wait, first of all, the doctor who has an addiction is Raphael's older sister, which makes it even crazier. Like his older sister was meant to inseminate his wife. Instead he inseminated a random girl called Jane, who's now a pregnant virgin. This show is so crazy. When I explain it, it just sounds so ridiculous. That's because it is. It's supposed to be ridiculous, but that's the point. Raphael's older sister was the doctor, right? And the doctor's love interest is a criminal named Sin Rostro. Sin Rostro is a criminal that Michael's investigating. So Michael the cop, who's Jane's boyfriend, is investigating Sin Rostro. And Sin Rostro turned out to be a woman, not a man. And that woman's in a relationship with Raphael's older sister, the doctor who made Jane pregnant through insemination when she was meant to make Petra pregnant. You see how ridiculous this show is, right? So because of all these different things going on, also Jane's dad is a TV star and she has no idea who he is. So there's that as well. So there's so many different things going on. And that's why I got interested. I was just like, what are all these twists? What's going on? This show is crazy. And that's what I thought about it. And like when I first started watching it, it was being advertised on TV, and I was just like, this looks a bit weird. So I just watch it. No, that's not how it went. Well, basically I was watching TV. I live in the UK. There's no CW here, but I was watching on the TV something else, and there were adverts, and one of the adverts were, watch Jane the Virgin, the pilot episode. It kept getting advertised, kept coming up, and I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna check it out. I'll record the pilots and I'll see what it is. I don't expect much. And I surprisingly liked it. I was just like, there's so much going on and it makes it so interesting because there's always twists and turns. It's so up and down, and there's a cliffhanger at the end of every damn episode. At the end of the seasons as well. It's ridiculous. They make you wait and wait for wanting to know what the next moment is. It's just crazy. And there's a narrator as well, and narrates the whole damn thing. And he's a pretty cool guy. But yeah, I just saw the pilot. I was just like, I'll come next week. I'll see what happens. And I kept going back and back. And I love season 1. Then season 2. Then I stopped watching for some reason. But I started watching season 3 and 4 this year. Then caught up with season 5. And now I just finished it as it came out this week. And yeah, the ending, I wanted more from it, to be honest. I wanted more from the ending. This is not review, to be fair. This is just me telling you that I watched this show, basically. It's one of those videos. But still, I wanted more from the ending. But I did like this show for the most part. It's quite cringy at times to me, to be honest. But for the most part, I quite liked it. I like the criminal side to it. All the crazy affairs. It's a soap opera, basically. It's a telenovela, which is basically a Spanish drama. It's a famous Latin American type show, and it's a soap opera full of twists and turns. And Jane the Virgin is an American version of a telenovela. I think it's a good show. I'm gonna rate it overall. I'm gonna give it an 8 for the stories. There's a lot of crazy stories in this, but it all works out just fine. You know, it's a bit cringy. That's why it's not a 9, but it's good. And I give nothing a 10, by the way, but still it was pretty good. I quite enjoyed it. And there's more than what I said, by the way. There's more storylines too, but we're not going to get into those. But yeah, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and see ya.